the KAT trade rumors have started, and they won't stop until the start of next season when he's still in their uniform, if that is the case. So, is there an Atlanta Hawks KAT trade? Because that would be one of the scariest and most fun to watch young pairings. Not even young, just straight up duos in the league with Trae Young and KAT. Is that a trade that can happen?
Yeah, so we've been talking about this trade for 2 years now, because
Yeah,
we said it's gonna happen. We just said it's gonna happen in 2023, 2024. KAT's last year of his contract. That's when we said it was gonna happen. But we said this trade is destined to happen because you just have a team that has a bunch of depth where they can't even play all these great young players enough minutes to get their full potential. And then you have this team that has a superstar, but doesn't have the depth to really flesh out a team and, roster an actual good starting five with a good bench and stuff like that. So we said they're kind of they're trade partners made to make a trade. And the KAT trade was KAT for John Collins, Bogdanovich, Cam Reddish, and then both the 22nd picks, first round picks. They have two going to the Timberwolves, and the 2024 pick going to the Timberwolves as well. And then so that gets you 3 first round picks, gets you John Collins, you're starting power forward, gets you Cam Reddish, you're starting small forward, and then gets you Bogdanovich off the bench, or most likely flip Bogdanovich for a Miles Turner or another center to fill in there, so Naz Reid doesn't have to start. And then for Atlanta Hawks, you get KAT and Beasley to match the contracts. And then I think that's just a match made in heaven. You get the best pick and roll in Trae and KAT, and you actually get Anthony Edwards, a full team that'll play defense and support him.
Exactly. The fit with the Hawks doesn't need to be explained. Best pick and roll in the league, most exciting offensive duo maybe in the entire NBA. And then on the Wolves side, Anthony Edwards has shown that he can put up 25 plus a night, and he's on his way to being a superstar. So you surround him with quality guys like John Collins, who in a bigger role might, take on more, I don't know, just be more willing to play defense. I don't know. He's a little up and down defensively, but you never know, right? And then just so much flexibility, so many, Cam Reddish, defender, but can shoot the three and everything like that. Starting small forward, it makes too much sense. And then you get those draft picks and everything. So I like the trade. Now, obviously, I want to win with KAT at all costs because he's a player that you don't come by very often in the sport. But how many more years are we going to do this? Until you just realize the fit just doesn't work and you have to get more depth.
And let's be honest, if anyone has watched Timberwolves games, I know a lot of people don't, but we watch a couple. The way you see KAT play right now, it seems like he's requested a trade behind closed doors. He's just not giving it his all. He's still amazing because it's Karl-Anthony Towns. He just has enough NBA talent where he could be amazing while being mad. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to be fully into it to be amazing. But, we had those Anthony Edwards comments that he retracted later that said, oh, whenever I get the ball, the coaches are all asking me to attack, get in the paint, attack. But I keep saying it's just me and stuff. I don't know if that was a dig at KAT, he's not attacking enough, he is, or whatever, stuff like that. But he retracted that comment. But everything's pointing to Karl-Anthony Towns requesting a trade behind closed doors. We know he likes Minnesota. We know he likes the people of Minnesota. We know he doesn't want to do it publicly because if he says it publicly, you're not getting this trade offer. You're getting a much lower trade offer.
Right.
So he's trying to help the team out. He's trying to get them, get as much stuff as you can. Let me go somewhere else. And then for having a lineup of D'Angelo Russell, Anthony Edwards, Cam Reddish, John Collins, then I say flip Bogdanovich for Miles Turner. I think both teams agree to that. Miles Turner at the 5. That 5 is better than the Timberwolves 5 right now.
Exactly. Yeah.
And they couldn't win more games because John Collins could take the scoring that, KAT left, 20-ish points. Cam Reddish and Miles Turner will pick up the difference in the scoring, the better scores than the current power forward and small forward. And then the defense just improves immensely. Miles Turner, Cam Reddish, John Collins, if you have that as your front court defenders, it's going to improve immensely. And then you still have a bench of Pat Beverly, Josh Okogie, McDaniels, Vanderbilt, and Reed. That's all just defenders.
Not bad at all. Yeah.
Hard-nosed defenders that kind of give their all. And this team could be a play-in team that's led by Anthony Edwards, that still has young guys in Cam Reddish, John Collins, Turner, D'Lo to support him. It could be a fun young team, and it has draft assets. So I think that's the way. That's obviously Timberwolves should do that. The Pacers thing that we've been like kind of like jumping in and out, they can't run two bigs anymore. Bogdanovich is probably ideally to get because you can run Brogdon, Bogdanovich, Levert, TJ Warren, Sabonis. You just can't run two bigs anymore. That's the trade to go. There's nothing really to say about that. Like it's 2021. No one's running two bigs besides the Pacers. So they should do that. And then the Hawks side, you're still gonna have enough depth. You're still gonna have Trae Young, Kevin Huerter, DeAndre Hunter, Karl-Anthony Towns, and Clint Capella, Lou Williams, Beasley, DeLon Wright, Jalen Johnson, Gallinari, and Okongwu. Like that's a deep team still, and you're losing 2 picks.
Still one of the deeper teams in the East, and they traded half their depth. So
so you're still gonna have an incredibly deep team, and you can have an all-star in KAT and like a top 3 center. So it just makes sense from every team's perspective. It's just a matter of, do the Timberwolves do it, and has these KAT rumors, has he actually requested a trade behind closed doors?
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here so you never miss the best clips from Stretch the Floor. Hit the links in the description below to find us on all podcast platforms, and follow us on Instagram.